Glenn.
Yes.
Come on. Glenn, Hurricane Schwartz saved your life. You're being dramatic, right?
No, I'm not being dramatic. I was watching hockey and I changed the channel. The news came on, and the newscaster said, "We have a message from Glenn Hurricane Schwartz, and it's not about the weather. He has a message he wants to tell."
Was it Renee who said that? Renee Shin off the top?
Yes.
Are you viewers of Channel 10?
Yes.
Oh, well, you can say Renee. Go
Okay.
ahead. So Renee said,
Yeah.
we're all family now. Come on. We're like related.
She said, and it piqued my interest, but I didn't know what, So I changed the channel. I listened to a couple of news stories, and I was a little nervous, and I kept clicking the channel. When I clicked it back, Glenn was coming on, and I saw that he was in hospital. He had a hospital top on, and he started, telling his story that he was on vacation in Mexico, and he felt pressure on his chest, and he was winded, and he just didn't feel right. And it just hit home. That's the way I've been feeling for 2 weeks. And just something clicked in my head that, because I always thought, I'm going to have if I have a heart attack, you get severe pain in your chest, and you keel over. And it was nothing like that. And I've been walking around for 2 weeks like that, and I just thought every day when I woke up, I would get better. And it hit a nerve. And then when the physician came on, Glenn's physician came on afterwards and said that it's nothing to mess around with, and if the blood stops in your heart, you can't get it. It's hard to get a new heart, and it's not like they can put a valve in and fix it. Once it dies, part of it dies, it's dead. And it just really woke me up.
It scared you.
Yes.
So what did you tell Darlene when she got home?
I said, we're going over, and the hospital's 2 minutes from here. I said, we're going over tomorrow, and I'm going to get checked out.
And eventually you went through the emergency room, but eventually they took you in for, further studies. And what did the doctor, when they determined what was wrong, when did he come in and tell you?
He told me that I'm going to need, I had an episode, and I had a heart attack somewhere along the line, and that it's a good thing I came in because I had some serious problems that could be corrected, but you have to go to the hospital to get them corrected.
And they had to be corrected when?
The next day. I mean, they kept me. They said, you're not going anywhere. And they did a procedure the next day. Well, they had to see what, and I had clogged arteries, and one was that they couldn't repair. And, I feel great now. And, it wasn't, and sometimes I don't even listen to the news, and it just so happened that I clicked on Glenn Hurricane Schwartz. It's funny. I guess I live a charmed life.
So what do you think Glenn did for you?
Well, I think he saved my life. He kind of, I'm the type of person that if I wasn't having extreme pain, I would have just kept walking around with it and putting it off.
And what might have happened to you?
I could have died. It's as simple as that. And I think that was his message, that just don't mess around. And it was subtle pain. It wasn't, terrible pain or anything. He said, don't hesitate, because, you'll die. It's a serious thing. And I listened. And when I went into the hospital, that's how I was watching the weatherman, and the weatherman told me not to mess around and come to the hospital.
And what did they say to you?
They just go, I saw that story, or they go, really? Or they thought I was delusional. Yeah.
So you were saved by the guy with the bow tie.
The guy with the bow tie. Yep.
That's pretty funny. Glenn was really touched when he heard. If you could say something to Glenn, what would you say?
I would like to say thank you, Glenn. Your message was heard, and I'm living proof. I'm walking around now, and I thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're feeling better, because I do. And that's all I can say. I'm going to watch it from now on. Whether I want to see the weather or not, I'm going to watch it. That's all I got to say.
Darlene, what would
Sorry.
you say?